If you ain't trying to get a bag, then dip. Cause see, I ain't got time for a wimp. I want a real who gon' stick with me. I want some real who gon' pimp with me. If you ain't trying to get a bag, then dip.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a Real Boss channel. Ignore my bed if y'all saw that. It's a little messy. It's clothes all over the thing. Anywho, I'm getting ready to go and kind of just step out for the day, but I wanted to start this video. So initially this was going to be like a sit down chit chat video, one of my listen up and take notes, and it still is. It's just not going to be, I guess, the most formal chit chat sit down video, because I'm in the mix about to get ready to go. But God, y'all, God put this on my mind, and it's on my mind real fresh and good, and I didn't want to wait to get where I'm going just to start the video, because I might forget or miss a word that he is telling me. Okay. So y'all don't know me, I'm Breezy, aka entertainer, entrepreneur, all these things. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about today is cutting off vices, releasing from things that you may have idolized and that you are forming an addiction to. So y'all, I am 23 years old. I'll be 24 this year. And last year, for whatever reason, at the beginning of last year, I was having, end of 2022, beginning of 2023, I was having a rough year. It was hard. 2022, I had not the best birthday. And so that carried over because my birthday in November. So in 2022, carrying over into 2023, I just was in a funk. I was depressed. I wasn't feeling my best. It was just a lot going on, right? And I just started going out. I would go out to the clubs every weekend, even sometime during the week. I'm picking up me a drink. Anytime somebody say you want a shot, you want to go drink, you want to go get drink, I was drinking. Now mind you, I wasn't drinking enough to get myself sick. I wasn't getting sick. I wasn't having hangovers. Like, I wasn't drinking blackout drunk or even drinking to get drunk, but just the feeling, the euphoria, the energy of that little buzz that you get when you get a little tipsy. And I did that because that feeling allowed my mind to rest. Anybody who knows me knows my mind is nonstop. It is always going. I'm always thinking. I'm always growing. I'm always worrying. It's a lot that goes on in my mind that a lot of people may or may not know. And so that little buzz, that euphoria from the liquor, it allows me to breathe. And everybody has something when things are going, awry in their life, or it's just hectic and chaotic. Everybody has something that allows them to go, whether that is the gym, whether that's eating, whether that's traveling, whether that's smoking, whether that's drinking. Everybody has something that allows them to do that. Woosah, okay? And for me, it was a little drinky once in a while, but I'm not going to kid you that my once in a while back in 2023 became a more often thing. Now, for me personally, and me and my family had a whole conversation about this last night. I've always been the type of person to say I am a social drinker, because in my mind, I'm gonna tell y'all what that means to me personally, not the definition, but what it means to me. A social drinker is someone who you wouldn't per se drink on your own. Not that you will never have a drink by yourself or ever have a glass of wine just to unwind down. That's not what I'm saying. But that it is not the norm for you to just have a drink by yourself. That you will typically only drink when you're around other people who are drinking. That's what I consider when I say a social drinker, a social smoker, or social this or that, right? I consider myself to be a social drinker. Now, mind y'all, last year God had told me to, for whatever reason, he told me to stop drinking, and he told me to work on my profanity. That one is still a work in progress. I think I definitely have gotten better, but it is still a work in progress. I haven't completely cut out my profanity. Now, I need to be putting on my socks. This is why I say this ain't gonna be fun. We're gonna multitask, y'all. So, where was I at? This is where I gotta go and get it out, because it's coming. So for me, being a social drinker, over this last year, because this was 2023, mind you, when he first told me to cut that out, and it's now 2024, and I have still been dipping in a little drink every once in a while. I definitely cut it out way more. I don't go to the clubs like that often. I'm in the house. But I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. God put me in this position too. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how. So, end of 2023, I lost my car. Well, really, the summer of 2023 is where it really kicked off. I lost my job due to medical situations. So I didn't have a job to pay my car note, and so no car, right? We just gonna keep it a book, you know. Ain't got no reason to hide, not nothing. But couldn't keep up with the note, couldn't keep up with the insurance because I had no income coming in at that time at all since last year of May. And it's now May again. So in a whole 365 days or whatever, I have not had a job. Now I've been able to sustain everything else in my life, but for whatever reason, I could never just make the extra little couple $100 that I needed to keep my car. So got behind on the car note, got way too far behind on the car note. And so they came and got the car. And I was so sad and I was so depressed. They came and got my car in December, I want to say, of 2023. And so it was rough. It was hard. I felt violated because they did this shit in the middle of the night. Like, can you call me? Can you let me get my stuff out? Like, you know. And mind you, you know, this is my first time having like a node, you know, getting something like that off of a lie where I have a node and stuff like that to maintain. But I was doing good because anybody know me, I'm financially responsible. I don't play that. I pay my bills. But, you know, of course, situations happen where you just couldn't. And that was a situation where it was absolutely nothing I could do. I had been applying to other jobs. But at the same time, I was still sick and passing out all over the dang on place. And so any job I got, I wasn't even going to honestly be there long enough to get a check. The minute I hit the floor, they was going to be like, okay,
when y'all ready,
you got to go.
Waiting on y'all.
Okay.
So get out of here before the sun hit.
So I say me not having that car and God put me in that position. One, it allowed me to stay home and stay focused. I got so much done over this last year without a car. It was real rough because, you know, it's the freedom that you enjoy with having a vehicle or having, you know, just things of your own. And I feel like him doing that put me in a position to sit my butt down. I wasn't even able to go out and do as much drinking as I wanted to do, if I wanted to do those things, because I did not have a car, right? So that's just kind of what it has been for me. So ever since the whole car thing, my job back in the beginning of 2023 is when he told me, top of the year 2023, cut the drinking, cut the smoking. I mean, not smoking, I don't smoke. Cut the drinking, cut the cussing. And I hadn't. Just because I wasn't listening, I was being disobedient. I hadn't. And I feel like because of that disobedience, I had a rough year through 2023. And he set me down and forced me because I wasn't listening. I had too much access and freedom and I wasn't being responsible and obedient with that freedom. So he took the vehicle, in my opinion. And so it forced me to sit down. I wasn't able to go out every weekend when all my friends wanted to go out, you know. Not that I couldn't get a ride, but I'm gonna be honest, I was low-key embarrassed that I had lost my car. And it's nothing to be embarrassed about, to be honest, because it was not my fault. You know, I did everything that I was supposed to do, but y'all know how the mind be working on you. You know, y'all know how that be, how you be in your feelings. You think you ain't, you know, whatever. So, he sat me down. And I didn't really have a choice, so it did cut out a lot, probably about half, 50% of my drinking and all of that stuff. So, come fast forward 2024. I think I have had maybe one drink a month, if possible, because I know I drank on New Year's, because everybody did. Again, that social thing, we're going to get back to that. So that was January. I want to say I had a drink for my mom's birthday, February. In March, I don't think I had anything. I know in April I went out twice and had a drink. And then I just had a drink the other night, which is where it cut it all off. So over the span of the last, because we're in May, so I was like 7 months, I've had 5 drinks, which is not bad at all. And they were, again, in social settings, but that's here nor there when God tell you to stop doing something. So, now let me tell you about it. So, the whole social drinking thing for me, I feel like that is peer pressure. You know, you do those things, not, Because when you think about it, in my mind, we know what peer pressure is. That's somebody else pressuring you, encouraging you to do something, a thing. You know, typically I feel like it's a thing that you wouldn't typically do, but they are asking you and trying to egg you on to do it. That's what I feel like peer pressure is. And then socially, doing things socially, I feel like that is your own inner peer pressure. That's self-sabotage. You're doing it to yourself just so that you can fit in. And it could be unconsciously, subconsciously, not even that you're trying, not that you don't think you fit, but sometimes it happens like that where you do things socially. Oh, because everybody else ordering a drink, well, let me order a drink too. Everybody else puff puff hitting the, let me get a puff. All of those things. What? What?
What's it? Metro has a competition up about a beat. If you win, you get another free Metro beat.
What I'm gonna do about a beat? I can't make no beat.
No, Metro drop beats. Metro boom.
Just send it to me. We gonna talk. Where you at the break school? Okay. Because I'm supposed to be getting ready to go, y'all. I'm in here talking. But I gotta get this out because I'm so on the road with this. Okay, y'all. Ooh, I ain't even picking my laptop. What am I doing, child? Sitting here talking to y'all. Okay, so anyway, the whole social thing, again, I feel like that is self-sabotage. That's you saying, oh, I'm gonna do it because everybody else doing it. It is self-peer pressure. You're doing it to yourself, mind you. That's just my personal opinion on it. Where is my people at? That's my personal opinion on that scenario. Now, and I'm one of those people, and I didn't realize it until, you know, over these couple months where God done told me to stop, and I'm trying to figure out, I was trying to figure out why had I kept doing it, because the last time I had to drink back in April, mind y'all, I don't want to say it like I'm an alcoholic or nothing, but, because I don't think I am, it wasn't that, but I had a high tolerance to alcohol. When I first started drinking, ouch, like heavy, my 21st birthday, I got blackout drunk. I'm gonna tell the truth. I got carried out of my party and home, but I never had side effects or consequences to those actions. I didn't wake up with no hangovers. I was never nauseous. Like, I didn't have any bad, nothing from drinking ever until the previous drink that I had in April. And it was one cup, one little funky cup, and it made me so sick. I woke up with a hangover, headache, everything the next day. And I was like, I made an excuse. Like, I don't know what that was about, but that's not normal. Maybe I'm already coming down with something or getting sick, or maybe it was some bad alcohol. I don't know, but that wasn't normal for me when it comes to having a drink. So I gave it excuses, basically. And so fast forward, this past weekend I went out with one of my girlfriends. And mind you, she's one of those people, she's going to support me in whatever it is I say that I'm doing. She's not a peer pressurer. If I say I'm not going to have a drink, she probably wouldn't have a drink, even just to be a supportive friend. And I greatly appreciate my choice for that. That makes her a really great friend. What else, y'all? I'm trying not to get lost in my thoughts because I'm packing one thing. But yeah, I ain't putting my shoes on. So, I wanted to drink again. So we went out this past weekend and I had a drink. Now, I did this drink with the intent, you know, not that it's right, because when he say stop, you stop. When he say move, you move. So I shouldn't, but I wanted to test it. I was trying to figure out why I was being disobedient. What about this thing is making me disobey that voice from God that I'm hearing saying stop doing this thing? What is this about it that got me so hooked? So I did drink the other day with intention. One, I'm trying to figure out, okay, what is it that I like about alcohol? Because I know for sure I don't like the taste of alcohol. I don't like it enough to even drink it by myself in my own space. It's not something that I do for just like peace when I'm alone. So why am I doing it when I'm out? You know what I'm saying? What's making me want to do this when I'm out with people? Am I around the wrong people? What's going on? So I drunk, trying to figure out, you know, what is it about it? Is it something about it that I actually like? Why do I keep doing it? And this goes back to me telling y'all how my mind doesn't stop moving. I don't really get a lot of peace or relief, or, you know, I'm always working. Even when I'm not, I'm working. And a lot of times my social drinking was even tied to working. Mind you, because I do music, I'm in the rap industry, in the music and entertainment industry, having to go out and be at clubs and be at functions, everybody in the room is drinking. And so you do feel like, okay, I'm not high man out, let me grab a drink in my hand. I'm not gonna lie, that's just what it was for me. So anyway, I had to drink, trying to figure out again, what is it that I like about it? And remember when I was telling y'all, because my mind moves so much, a lot of the times I just need to breathe and just clear my head. The tipsy of whatever alcohol does, the euphoria, the little buzz is what it does. That allows my mind to just be blank for a minute. I just enjoy and live in the present right then and there, right? Which is not something I get to do a lot of times because my mind is always working. And so I figured it out. That is what I enjoy about having a drink. That is what makes me continue to go back. And now that I know that, I need to find a healthier, a more positive void that will give me that same thing. And last year I think I looked for that, but I ended up back with alcohol because it didn't work. So last year I went to stay in Texas with my sister for like a month. And while I was down there, she stays in a little country and nobody is around. It's not a big city. It's not a lot of things to entice you. It's not a lot of bars. It's not a lot of clubs, things like that. So I would go to the gym, and I was going to the gym every single day when I was I'm talking about every single day, sometimes twice a day. But I could not keep it up because if y'all don't know, I have medical conditions. I have pericarditis, which is a heart disorder. Y'all can Google it because I didn't explain that enough. Okay. And then I also now have been diagnosed with narcolepsy, with cataplexy, and we'll talk about that a whole nother day, but that's the whole passing out thing. And so those things caused issues with me being able to keep up my consistency in the gym because my heart giving out, I'm passing out, you know, so it ruined my gym experience for me. So it was definitely a great void, but it was short-lived. I've tried coloring, I've tried yoga, and I didn't even realize I was trying to find that woosah thing until literally the other night, last night when me and my mom and them were talking about this whole thing, because I talked to them about everything and I've expressed to them how I want to, you know, kind of slow down and cut out on my drinking, like God told me to stop, all that, you know, because they are going to help me hold myself accountable as well. So yeah, I just wanted to have that conversation because, you know, it's a shift going on in my life and you have to be obedient during the shift, so that it can be the best for you, so he can make sure it works out for you good, but you have to be obedient in that process. So we're working on it. I'm completely done because the other day, like I said, Saturday, when I went out and had that drink with my friend to test it, I had like a double shot cup, but it wasn't straight alcohol. It was a lemon drop. And y'all, lemon drops are not that strong. I don't care what nobody say. Lemon drops are not that strong. And in a double shot cup, that's not a lot of the drink. It was a mixed drink, but it was in a double shot, so that y'all know the amount of drink. So it wasn't even enough to have made me sick as it did. So what's going on with the dough? There we go. So yeah, that was like my last final like little warning to say, okay, I'm really done with this for real. Like I can't even hang like I used to. And so I'm officially done with alcohol, child. We gotta find something else to fill that space. So Move it, buddy. Hey, buddy. So, yeah, y'all, just having to, y'all hear my dog, find something else to, again, fill the void or that feeling that I look for in alcohol. That's where we are. I just don't want y'all to see my head dressed, y'all. Okay, so it looked like I'm gonna have to sit on my mama's lap because it's a lot going on. But yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at in my life. Like the things that I used to do, I done ran out that phase in my life. I feel like I ran out of it quick, honestly, because it's just, I'm just 23. I'm about to be 24 at the end of this year, and when I say I'm so over the let's go to the club and get drinks phase in my life, like I just want so much more, and I'm actually, I'll say I'm pleased and I'm happy and I'm excited that I'm out of that phase, because that's just such a small part of life. That's such a small part of your late teens and your early 20s. It's the most minute little boring thing that you could do to spend your time, you know, in your youth in the clubs and drinking alcohol. Not that there's nothing wrong with that. If that is what you want to do, if that's what you truly enjoy, that is fine. But I know for me, I don't truly enjoy to drink. I don't truly enjoy the club environment. Now, every once in a while, don't get me wrong, I do like a little lounge, you know, type of vibe. But I can do that sober, you know. I can do all things, everything sober. I don't have to have any type of influence to enjoy myself. And I want to be able to say that honestly, because again, I didn't drink just to drink. I drank for a little peace of mind, to kind of calm and ease my mind. I just need to find something else, a more, shall I say, godly way to find that quiet in my mind. I don't want to say it like I call it ungodly. That's definitely not what I mean, y'all. I'm not like Jehovah's Witness overnight. That's not what I'm saying. I ain't judging nobody, because, you know, this world was still fresh. When I say 24, 48 hours is when I just made this mind up that I'm done with it. It's only been 24, 48 hours. But I'm sure in it. And like I said, I'm excited because I feel like this opens up a new chapter. It's going to allow me to just live my life more, you know. That just opens up for so many more things and getting more experiences in things rather than just going to have a drink. You know, let's go to the park, let's go exercise, let's move our body, let's try new things. And so I'm just excited to see. I'm right here because I'm finna sit on you. So yeah, I'm just excited to see what's next, and I hope y'all enjoyed this little chat and this little rant. I had to get it out because it was fresh on my mind. Like, talked about it, went to sleep, woke up, and it was like, boom, there it is. There's the explanation. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this little rant. I hope this encourages and motivates somebody. If you're in my position, and if you still enjoy your drink, there's absolutely no problem with that. I don't even mind kicking it with you if you're having a drink. I ain't saying I need a whole new crew just because y'all still want to take a shot. Absolutely not. But, you know, long just respect that that's not for me anymore, and I respect that you don't have to change yourself to be around me. But I do hope that this has motivated somebody to listen when God tells you to do something. I hope that this encourages you to be obedient in the things that He calls and asks of you, and that you don't feel pressured, and that you are excited about that, because it's only new things. When He tells you to do something, expect that your obedience will be rewarded. And so that's what I'm excited for, my obedience to be rewarded, to see what's going to come next, to see the amazing things that He's going to do for me because I was obedient in His word. And so, yeah, your girl is getting, you know, for sure back in her faith, and I'm just listening to God, you know. And for those of y'all who don't really believe in God, you're a God. Like, I hope you all believe that. Like, there's an inner God in you. There's a spirit and a soul inside of you that is going to encourage you to be the best version of yourself. If you don't believe that that's God, I don't know what to tell you. But that's for sure what it is. That is your inner God trying to help you see what He is already trying to tell you. Okay, same thing. Me being told to stop drinking a year ago and I didn't, and then these last 2 times I drank, I got hella sick. That is my inner God now saying my body, my spirit, my soul, everything is tied together. So that is my spirit telling my body, hey, you need to cut this out. You need to listen, because he said stop it a long time ago. And just know that everything is connected in one. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Again, I hope this encourages you. If you're being told or you hear something and something in your mind and your spirit is moving you to stop something or start something, that you move on that thing immediate. I mean expeditiously, in my TI voice. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Comment, subscribe. Hey, like, share, comment, subscribe. Comment, subscribe. Comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
I tell them that I'm bossy and cocky. I want foreigns like a Audi, like my new whip, yeah, he